Erin Condren, unboxing 2017, a male experience. Hey guys, my wife has introduced me to Erin Condren, and this phenomena is pretty remarkable. I've looked into it and couldn't find anything from a male perspective. There's all sorts of fingernail stickers and all kinds of foo-foo things, but I want to try this out and see if it works for me in my life. And so this is my perspective. Enjoy. That's what I'm really excited about, this Erin Condren. I'd like to see how this is going to work for us. It is very, very popular, and it comes highly rated. And I'm looking forward to seeing how this is going to work for us. And I'm very hopeful. All right, well let's do the unboxing here. And the Erin Condren. There's various logos you can get, pins, and it's a cult. I mean, not cult. I would rephrase that. It's a culture. It's a very, very dynamic culture, and people really, really, really appreciate the product, and and they value the product. And they really, want to share their joy of it. And they've got pins and all sorts of apparel that you can utilize to share with those that are familiar with the Erin Condren brand. It's almost like a secret society, a secret handshake, So, but maybe I'll learn a secret handshake and get into it too. So, and that's what I'm here for. I want to see what this is all about. And so, let's open this thing up. Okay, let's go. Here, come on in a little closer. We can take a look. Alright, so this is what I got here. This is the box, and basically, let's open this thing up. It's interesting. There's a certain degree of passion involved in this. It's very interesting. The videos that I've seen is that there's a considerable excitement and looking forward to how the planer is going to present itself, and I have to say I'm rather interested myself. Now, different types of stickers and things like that you can utilize. Here we go. Let's see what happens when we hop on in our Erin Condren planner. So I turned around and I did my own design. I had the opportunity to put my own color on there, and I really like the design. It kind of structural, almost reminds me of Star Wars, the TIE Fighter kind of thing. And so, I always kind of thought that was kind of neat. So, but I like the colors, so I was able to design it and put my name on there. And so, as we go through here, and what's nice is that these, from what I've seen with my wife, is that there are ways to, they have various types of markers that you can write on here, and it comes off with alcohol. Doesn't rub off, just in general. And there are different types of utility pouches here. This is a different type of ruler system that pops out and snaps right on. Now, one of the things that I don't really care for spiral type of planers, but let's see here. I guess it pops right on there. Well, I'm gonna mess it up if I don't sit there and do it right. So we have this, but what's nice is that I checked out her planer. Look at that; it's got a nice rule, and that is a heavy-duty spiral. Other things, I'm not a big fan of spirals, but man, I gotta say, this is impressive. It's a very, very tough and durable spiral, and that's one of the things that once I saw hers, I was much more comfortable with it, and saw that it is a heavier gauge steel. They've got various colors and that sort of thing. But You can do colors, or you can do just kind of black and white style. I preferred the colors because I've got to see the difference. I've got to know that I'm in 1 month to the next. And as you start out, there's a full layout of well, this is 2016 to 2017, and set your goals, what your expectations, destinations, and those sorts of things. So as you hop right on into it, let me see here, just went right on past it. So this kind of rang out the previous year, and it gives you, little affirmations. The best time for new beginnings is now. But from a utilitarian standpoint, I really, like the design of having, the full month calendar. I can go ahead and just kind of go right through, having the dates, everything all set up, and having the extra little space over here on the side for any additional notes and that sort of thing. But then we go into a weekly calendar, and you can select whether or not you want to have it horizontal, or you can have it vertical. I prefer the vertical because I like going down a list. I like having a list of things and kind of checking off. And so we've got blocks. You can do morning, afternoon, night, or whatever. They also have ones where you can do an hourly. They have an hourly blocks and that sort of thing. But this is, I wanted to just, have it to where I can just write down my list of things to do. And so, going through the months, like I said, I wanted the colors because I like the different, seeing the difference in the, seeing the color and knowing I'm in a different month, and kind of having the idea of which month I'm in. It's not beyond me to sit there and start putting information into a calendar in the wrong month. I've got another planner that monthly planner that I was putting days that I'm supposed to be on call in the wrong month. And as you go through, for the most part, there's sections in the rear that you can have for different notes. And you come on back to the end, and there's sections for notes, and then even, look at that. Wow, I didn't realize how to graph. That's so cool. There's a graph, setup. And then plain. And then I have a 2018 calendar. I can go ahead and, delve into it. And this is what's really cool, is that they've got stickers. Now, I probably could have gone in and set up more of my planning, but you can customize. Sorry, I'm out on my back porch here. You can have these customized to where you have your own little labels. And what's great about these labels is that you sit there and you pull one of these labels off and you pop it in there. And what's good is it, okay, so you can say, okay, the game's tonight on Monday. Well, you decide, oh wait a minute, the game's canceled, let's change it over to another game night. Well, they call this stuff, oh gosh, what kind of tape is that? I can't remember what they call it, but it's oh, the tape. I can't remember the name of the tape. Let's see. Anyway, there's this tape that they've got, and it's phenomenal. But I got some ideas about how I would like to, to do my own types of things, like so like painter's tape. Let's see what the painter's tape does. This is, typical painter's tape. And now you can go to the arts and crafts store and get your tape from whatever they recommend, and you can cut it to fit. But say you're going on vacation, so through this time here, you say, ah. And what's good is that this painter tape, yeah, well, that's not good. So you don't want to use that one doesn't work. All right, so let's cut that part out of the video. That didn't work out very well. Nope. Okay, guys, so I went ahead and I went back and I talked to my wife, and she basically, you know, enlightened me that it's called washi tape, and it's really it's designed to be able to, say if you're going to be going out of town for a couple of days, and you just, you know, there's, you know, it should be more in the lines, but anyway. But what's cool is that, you know, you put this on here and you say, it's Mike's, sorry, I'm doing this upside down, you know, it's Mike's Smiley Day. So we turn around and we write a Mike's Smiley Day on there, and we'll say, you know, we say, oh, you know what, forget that, that's not the right day to do it on. Let's pull that up. Look at that, comes right off, and you can switch it over to another couple of days or whatever. But if I was on call that particular week, or something's going on, and I need to change it, or, you know, whatever. And that's what's really cool, is that there's a lot of different features with different types of tape. It's called washi tape. There's actually some interesting ink pens that when you write in there, it has a kind of like an eraser that you can erase it off. You have to be careful because I guess they're heat sensitive, and the ink will just disappear if you leave it in your car or something. So not something I would recommend. So, well, I guess you gotta be careful. It's so cool. Look at it. I got all kinds of little sticker book here for, you know, cleaning, exercise. You know, I gotta do some more exercising. But different types of, you know, notifications and things like that. And, you know, you don't have to stick with this, you know, the foo-foo stuff. You know, there's all kinds of different things that you can turn around and utilize here. So this pops into place, and that was probably one of my issues, is that I was just trying to shove it in there and it didn't work. But when you carefully place it in there, see, now I already bent that guy because I was being a knucklehead. So, but look at that. I mean, that is tough. That is tough. And so so it's in place, and like I said before, this is a really, really heavy gauge. I don't know if it's straight here. This is a really heavy gauge spiral. Something that was terribly worried about. I was like, I don't really know if I could do that. But I mean, I'm really putting a lot of pressure on it. I mean, this is a tough spiral stuff up there. But I like the design. I think that's a really cool design. I like the color. But you can turn around and you can make it whatever you want. And it's pretty heavy duty, pretty thick. We're gonna keep, you know, coming back and seeing, let you know how this has come along and see how well it works. I'm all about, you know, things that last a long time. My wife is much more gung-ho about, you know, the whole planner thing. She's much more organized. I have a feeling that this will be a mechanism for us to, you know, for her to be able to just kind of keep me on track. One of the ideas is about, you know, having stickers that we can turn around, and, you know, and if she has something going on, and if there's a kid's, you know, game or play or something going on, then she can turn around and she can, you know, give me a reminder. And she does too. She puts one in her calendar and one in my calendar. And this is a great way for you to spend time with your wife and your partner and just have this moment of peace, because there's nothing worse in our lives than just having mayhem. And when you sit down and you work together and to achieve a common goal, you know, it is truly, truly amazing for a wonderful marriage. And so, but, you know, we'll see how this goes. And I'll be, you know, I'll try to get back and give some more insight and see what we think.